trust me, it's good. If I'm wrong, I'll give you a kiss. Well, no matter if it's good or bad, I'm gonna make videos saying this is the best patch ever, just so 0.1 doesn't happen again, where Jonathan goes, this is the game's on fire and we can't work on PoE 1 anymore. So no matter what happens, good or bad, I'm gonna give it a good review, and it's gonna be a 9 out of 10 patch. Okay, guys. Everything we wish for, everything we wish for, everything we wish for, everything we wish for, everything. Please let this patch be good.
Fully asynchronous trade.
Holy! Holy! Any holies in chat? Any holies? I feel like they put in a lot of work this patch. Isn't it kind of crazy that you got 3 interlude acts? It's like as big as Act 4, because Act 4 is 16 new areas. And then you got Abyss too. And then you got class buffs. And you got all of these support changes, and you got the new trade system, and you got sprint, and you got the crafting stuff. They made like essence changes. I feel like they did a lot of things right this league. I remember when 0.2 ended, me and Fub did a video, and we covered all of these things, and they fixed like all of them, like literally all of them. We covered why currency wasn't good, why the game felt like shit to play, character progression in terms of like making gear, trade being shit. We covered towers too, and they said they know towers suck. They know the problem, they just haven't fixed it yet. So I feel like they addressed a lot of issues, like a ton of them. Anyways, let's go do patch notes. No, we're not gonna scroll to the bottom so you can see Rue as a cat, okay? That does not matter. Okay, anyways, Act 4, the third edict content update adds Act 4. You know, after all of this, I'm gonna be honest, after all of this talk about this whole patch, I still don't know what the third edict is. Do you guys know what the third edict is? Why didn't they just call this League PoE 2 Abyss? Discovered the Apalago, home of the Karui tribe, from the pristine beaches of Waka Island to the volcanic shores of Isle of Kin. I don't know how to read these words, man. Bro, like stop it, bro. Act 4 is completely non-linear. You can visit the island in any order you choose. That's kind of cool. Do you think that's cool? I think that's very cool. I think that's very cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Like I said, I like a lot of things about this patch, man. Interludes. The third edict also marks the removal of cruel difficulty, thank God. We've introduced 3 new temporary interludes. Not 1, not 2, but 3. A set of side stories that will take you to level 65 where the end game begins. I like it. Anyways, Rise of the Abyssals League.
Using the Well of Souls, which you discover in Act 2, you can reveal the Desecrated modifier and choose to transform it by selecting one of 3 different options.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss my unveil like 5 times this league on the same item, and I'm gonna be really, really pissed, and you guys are just gonna laugh at me, and I already hate it. I can already see it. I'm gonna crash out on this. Okay, major character balance overhaul in 0.0.3.0. We are making very significant changes to character balance across the entire game. Our goal is to increase build diversity by making many more skills and character archetypes viable into the end game. So they got tired of 46% freaking lightning spear. To be fair, I don't think PoE 2's like build diversity was really that bad last league, except for the outlier of lightning spear, which like kind of crushed everything. There were a lot of good builds. No, there were a lot of good builds. It's just lightning spear was just way better than everybody else. There was like someone made a spreadsheet of how many builds can kill like A4 bosses in less than 7 seconds, and 2 weeks into the league there was 56 on that guy's spreadsheet before he quit the game. So there were a lot of builds that can like just instantly juice a boss.
Support Gem System Overhaul. Support Gem are an area that got some of the most major changes to the core design. They are what enable so many interesting mechanics and different ways to play, but Po2's support gem system has just never been quite right. One of the major issues is the limitation of only having one support gem of each type on your character. We didn't want builds to become just using the same 5 most powerful supports on every skill, but we also wanted to encourage you to combo your abilities. We've removed the restriction of having one of each support gem per character. You can use as many copies as you like. Many supports now have multiple tiers as you progress through the game, providing different stat values, additional stats, or perhaps working a bit different to their lower tier counterparts. Due to these changes, many existing support gems, which will now be tier 1 for cases where multiple tiers now exist, have received small numerical balance changes, and the effects of some support gems have been combined into a single gem. We've added 11 new support gems with 0.3.0. We've also introduced 40 lineage supports, much more powerful supports that are only available in Endgame. A number of support gems with simple effects have been renamed with names that more obviously hint at their functionality.
I don't think changing martial tempo to rapid attacks and having 20% more attack speed to 20% increased attack speed is a numerical change, a small numerical balance change. It's pretty significant. I mean, to a lot of different builds.
Having a skill with socketed support gems you do not meet the attribute requirements for now disables just those supports instead of disabling the entire skill. The lightning, cold, fire, chaos and fusion support gems have been renamed to lightning, cold, fire, chaos attunement.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. I like this change a lot. A lot of good changes. About the attribute, that was also a really great change, right? Attributes was like completely out of control. And now now you get to actually make a build on your tree instead of just clicking like attribute nodes all day.
New content and features. Added a new strength, dexterity persistent buff gem, mortar cannon. Raises a cannon totem which uses socketed grenaded skills, with significantly improved cooldown recovery rate.
I think this is broken. Is there going to be a single crossbow build that does not use this? Because I can't think of a reason for you not to use this. It's so freaking good. It's not for cluster, right? Yeah, without the support gem limit, it's so OP because like you're just gonna like stun grenade is insane. Voltaxic grenade is insane. Explosive grenade is insane. And they have improved cooldown recovery rate, so they can just like they're just gonna spam it. I don't like this. This is like an insane gem. Like I think this is way too good. Because there's no reason you wouldn't use this. Does this count as a ballista totem? It doesn't, right? But yeah, Mirage Archer is also like really, really good for combo skills though, I think. Bro, stop saying things like way too good. It is way too good. How is this not way too good? It has it doesn't even have a drawback. Like, I kind of want to play this. Like, I kind of want to play stun grenade freaking like totems, bro. And you just play Deadeye with freaking like skill speed on freaking Tailwind. And then you just pop off, bro. A lot of this other stuff is like pretty good too. I liked all the fire stuff too. I might play warrior too. I also think this, like, I don't know if this skill is gonna be good. I'm really tempted to play bows with ice tipped arrows, but man, like it depends. I'm gonna ask someone that works at GGG if like putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on my mouse on the scroll wheel constitutes a breaking TOS.
Hollow palm technique. This keystone allows you to use quarterstaff attacks while unarmed and grants those attacks additional benefits while used unarmed.
I want to play this so bad. That looks so fun with Thunder Fist. Did you guys see that? I want to play that so bad, but I feel like leak starting it is just going to be pure bait. It's going to be like pure bait because no one's seen the number. No one's going to like, I guess if like we can see the numbers, but what if Thunder Fist is like T0 or something? You're going to like, yeah, I think it's gonna be bait. Like once you get good rings and Thunder Fist, I think this thing is gonna be really, really good. But like right now, I think Leak Start is gonna be like giga bait.
Black Flame Covenant. This keystone converts fire damage to chaos damage, with this damage contributing to ignite chance and magnitude, and ignites inflicted with fire skills dealing chaos damage.
I mean, this is insane, right? Isn't this insane? I feel like this is insane because chaos has wither and fire has like nothing. And it's just a single keystone? Like, why wouldn't you take this? I don't get in what world you do not play this. because any build that is Ignite needs to take this, or you lose out on so much damage. There's no fucking drawback. And I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about the other keystone.
Walker of the Wilds. This keystone causes Mana Leech to recover based on elemental damage types instead of physical damage.
That's insane.
Added the following new
that is
currency
insane.
orbs that start dropping from late campaign and maps. These greater and perfect orbs each have their own minimum modifier levels for the modifier they add to an item.
Okay. Number one, do you guys feel like this was a great solution to what was a terrible problem in PoE 2? That you need to pick up a million bases and crafting basically was just absolute garbage. I think this was a pretty decent solution.
Endgame Changes.
Wait, regular Arbiter is now Arbiter 4? You guys might laugh, right? You guys might laugh at this change, but I guarantee you there is at least one human being in the world who can't kill this boss, and he's gonna like leave his computer on, go to sleep, and wake up the next day and try again. Because, it might be like a 5-second kill to you. There's gonna be plenty of people that struggle in this game, I'm telling you. Modifiers on a Waystone has been reworked. Now every modifier comes with a downside. So basically we have PoE 1 maps again, which I don't know why we didn't just have this in the first place, because the PoE 1 map system is actually really good. It comes with proper downsides. It comes with proper upsides. It's honestly just a great system. Essence rework. Instead of adding a modifier of a certain tag, essences now add a specific modifier depending on the tier of essence and the type of item it's being applied to. This single change helps character progression so much in the game. It's crazy. It's not even, it's better than PoE 1 Essence, IMO. It's better than PoE 1 Essence. It's like so good. Didn't get a chance
General
to.
improvements. You are now able to log directly into town or hideout by holding control while selecting a character.
Wait, that's insane. There's so many quality of life features here. You can go directly into your hideout. You don't need to go to town, and then you can buy like supports and stuff like from the currency exchange. Big quality of life improvements right there for us.
Player changes. When holding down the dodge roll button, your character will now go into a sprint after they finish the roll, though if you do take a hit while sprinting, you will fall to the ground. You can no longer socket multiple copies of the same skill gem into your main skill socket. Skills not granted by gems and skills socketed into persistent buff skill gems do not count towards this limit.
Okay, so you can't have multiple skill copies of the same skill gem. That's kind of ass. So no salvo, no crossbow shenanigans, none of that. The new flammability thing is kind of nice for Ignite though. I like it. Overflow effects on life mana energy can now overflow the maximum of 1.5 times from 2. How did Blood Mage get buffed? It just got nerfed for half it. What? It just lost like so much life. Oh man, that's not good. Let me see. Player, minion, and monster base maximum block chance is now 50%, previously 75? Oh my god, Warriors got nerfed! A lot of attacks used to be unblockable? I guess that's true. Maybe it's better. I guess it's a lot better, right? Because now you can block AoEs and stuff like that. Doesn't that make block just like insane, kind of? That it can block AoEs? So warriors no longer get an accuracy penalty, and players now gain +6 accuracy per level instead of previously 3. Each point of dexterity now grants 6 to accuracy, previously 5. That's a lot of buffs for accuracy for attack builds.
The Turtle Charm notable passive skill no longer grants 25% less block chance, or can block damage from all hits while shield is not raised. Instead, it now provides you take 30% of damage from blocked hits, and maximum block chance is 75%.
What? That is so good! Svalin has a maximum as -75. This one just says is 75. So it ignores Svalin completely, and your block is lucky. So if you have that shield, you're just 70% reduced damage on like almost every attack in the game. That's stupid good. Myth of Katava. Do I want to read this? Do I want to read Smith? Before I read Smith. All right, guys, now I can fight again. I can fight for 5 seconds again.
Smith of Katava, the flowing metal notable passive skill now causes body armor to grant 35% of armor to also apply to elemental damage from hits, Previously caused body armor to grant plus 5% to maximum fire resistance.
Wait, that's a nerf! Okay, here's the deal. Can this number, 35% of armor to apply to elemental damage from hits, go higher than 100? If it can go higher than 100, this might be okay. You know what I mean? Because now you can stack this mod, but wait, you can't use a body armor, right? Do you think I could go over 100? If it can go over 100, it might be like okay, actually. And you have to get like 30,000 armor and get like over 100, then it might have like some sort of damage reduction. It's still kind of shit for that much investment. Maybe, I don't know. Or you could just play Warbringer, equip Fallen, and get 62% damage reduction and be like Omega lol on like everything. All right, I thought they were buffing Ascendancies.
40% less movement speed penalty from using skills while moving.
Wait, this is kind of good. Isn't this the whole Pathfinder Ascendancy? Isn't this the whole like reason to play Pathfinder? Now Gemling has it, and it's even cheaper than Pathfinder. Okay, wait, this is kind of trash, bro. You have to get all your gems to go red to generate one endurance charge every 8 seconds? That's ass. I feel like Gemling is just a superior Pathfinder now. I felt like the whole node was the identity of Pathfinder, and they gave it to Gemling for pretty much free. So what do you have as Gemling now? You have Gem Studded, which is that, and then you still have the max resistant rolls, which is like insane. Wait, this node is good too. Integrated efficiency, and you get quality of socket. It's all gems. It's per green gem. It's not even, you have to have all green gems. Bro, I think I'm playing Gemling. Why the fuck are we not playing Gemling? We have like super good damage here. We have the skill, the movement speed reduction here, and we have maximum res here. So we can be tanky, and we move fast, and we do damage, and we have the 10% quality. That sounds really good. Keep reading patch notes before you make any decisions. Guys, I'm closely examining. I'm a guy, okay? If I see Booba, I'm gonna stare first before I make the decision whether I want to engage in talking to her, okay? I had to stare first, okay? Let me stare, okay? Don't you know?
Tactician.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know. Well, okay, the banner node's kind of good now, but I think this is kind of caca. But +1 to maximum summon totems is kind of good.
Amazon the critical strike notable passive skill now has gain additional critical hit chance equal to 15% of excess chance to hit with attacks, previously 25%, and no longer specifies it ignores hobble on the target.
Oh, this got buffed, but it got nerfed at the same time because even last league, it wasn't really that good, even abusing the power charges from the neck. So now it's even worse. Wait, Pathfinder. Okay, let's see if Pathfinder got some good changes because Pathfinder's garbage.
Pathfinder the sustainable practices notable passive skill now grants 50% of evasion rating, also grants elemental damage reduction, previously 30%. Poisonous concoction has been renamed to acidic concoction.
Throws a flask dealing physical attack damage in an area. The thrown flask consumes poison on hit to cause an acidic burst, which deals damage based on the highest expected remaining damage of poison on the target. So we have to poison first. It's a consume skill now. Acidic concoction and an acidic burst cannot poison. Acidic burst deals unscalable physical damage equal to 150% of the expected remaining damage of the consumed poison. It has a 30% more area of effect per poison affecting the enemy. Fuck. How do we automate this? Mortar totem? If we place down mortar totems, can we like mortar or gas? Ooh, mortar or gas grenade into poisonous concoction? That doesn't sound bad, does it? You're just like pow 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 everywhere? Huh. It's not a 5 combo, it's literally two combos. It's literally one mortar grenade and one freaking, if you mirage, I guess you can do all three. All right, whatever, dude. We're going to the next one. All right, Deadeye.
The Eagle Eye's notable passive skill no longer removes the distance-based accuracy penalty. Instead, it applies 20 stacks of critical weakness to enemies when you consume a mark on them.
What? Deadeye got buffed? All right, boys. Wait, Deadeye is busted. Called shots, notable, no longer lets you apply additional mark. Instead, it lets your projectiles chain to marked targets, marked enemies, and grants the new Tall shots meta skill that repeatedly marks enemies near you, bypassing your mark limit. Wait, isn't that kind of good? I mean, it's a meta skill, so it should be supported by increased AoE. That's giga insane. That means like you just run up the thing and you're gonna clear the whole screen. What the fuck? It's just bypassing your mark limit. What is this node? Who made this? Zaki! Zaki snuck 2 of them by... He literally snuck 2 of them by Mark, bro. He literally snuck 2 of them by Mark. Mark was probably too busy. There's no way. Why would you nerf Herald of Ice just to give them this? So, like, you could just play this for maps, and then you can play this for bosses, because you don't need this, right? There's stuff for Mark, too, right? There's this. Wow, you're crit immune? And they're blind? Bro, that's insane. And you get culling, and they take 10% increased damage? Oh my god, how do you not play this now? Okay.
Invoker, Meditate now provides 24 to 100% more energy shield recharge rate at gem levels 1 to 20, previously 0 to 28%.
Ha! Ha! Wait, instead of maximum energy shield, they get energy shield recharge right now? Oh, man. How the fuck did Deadeye get buffs? And Pathfinder didn't? Didn't they know Pathfinder sucked? And Deadeye was really good? Oh, no. Any chunk players? I think I'm gonna pass again. All purple flames is like 1,000,000 damage? Is it? Man, I don't think people really realize how good Voltaxic Mark is, man. Do you guys know how good Voltaxic Mark is? Bro, this thing has 449 base of attack and has 8 crit.
Blood
It's
Mage,
GG.
the small life passive skill prior to Sanguimancy, has been removed. The Sanguimancy notable passive skill is now free to allocate. The open source notable passive skill has been renamed to Whispers of the Flesh, and no longer grants your curses have infinite duration. Instead, it now grants enemies affected by your curses have at least 15% of life reserved.
Wait, what? That's so good. And this number can definitely go past 100. Yeah, but gaining 40 flash charges is really, really hard, man. I have to get through this.
Infernalist, Demon Form, no longer disables your weapons or has its own weapon set. It no longer grants level of all spell skills while in demon form, or increased spell damage per demon flame. It now grants 3% more spell damage per demon flame, and quality now provides plus 0 to 10% increased cast speed while in demon form, previously had no quality.
Wait, isn't this just a strict, like, buff? Except for in campaign, where they just, like, ran through the campaign, and they just one-shotted everything? How many stacks can you get now? Does anyone know? Jung would know. He plays this shit all the time, right? Well, you have to be able to sustain it. 280? You can get to 280? Bro, there's no way. They're not gonna give you 600% more damage, right? That would be insanity. And then you get a better weapon too? No way. All right, anyways, moving on. We're gonna finish Ascendancies.
Stormweaver,
see it
the
bad?
elemental storm skill granted by the Tempest Caller notable passive skill, has had its cooldown lowered to 3 seconds at all levels, previously 5.
Okay.
The Rain
that's,
Dancer
like, not
notable-
bad. All right, someone correct me. Stormweaver was one of the best Ascendancies in the game at launch. They got the shit out of it, and now they're completely changing it when there was like almost really nothing wrong with it. They just needed like minor numerical nerfs. Instead of they over nerfed it, and then now they said it sucks, and now they're completely gutting it. It was literally one of the best Ascendancies in the game. They over nerfed it, and then Mark played it and said, this shit is garbage, and they changed the whole entire Ascendancy. And they still didn't touch Witch Hunter? And they still didn't touch Witch Hunter. Oh, no way, Mark's gonna play that next. For sure. Okay, let's see.
Passive skill tree changes.
Wait, did warriors actually get nerfed? Because, like, a lot of warrior skills were like, ranged. And they relied on RT. No? I felt like people just clicked this node because, like, they needed it. And now, they don't go crit anyways. Now they have to build accuracy. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, wait. The glancing blows keystone passive now provides chance to evade is unlucky. Chance to deflect is lucky. It no longer provides I don't think I'll ever click this. So the whole block thing is gone, but it's just unlucky evade and lucky deflect. Okay, whatever. Sources for area effect have been lower approximately 25%. Rip warriors. Fucking rip warriors, dude. Sources of days buildup have been replaced with chance to days on hit with adjust. Didn't they just say warriors would... I don't know, man. Last league, Jonathan sat there and said Huntress was strong, and now this league he's saying Warriors are strong, and all I'm reading are nerfs. That's all I'm reading. All I'm reading are fucking nerfs. Wow. Sources of reduced reservation skills instead now grant increased reservation efficiency. Okay. That was due. Many existing clusters have also received updates. Okay, whatever. Oh, we don't know any of this stuff. I think they'll maybe like give us this information later. Okay, skill changes. Holy, there's a lot of shit. Dude, we're not even halfway done. It's over. You didn't even get number one. You didn't even get number one. You're a failure. You're a freaking failure. Look at that. Third. These are NA numbers, okay? Third best. Not even a real memer, bro. Refresh the page. Did they delete it? Did they delete it? I hope they deleted it. Oh, God, please delete it. Oh, I almost got skill changes. Please delete it. Please delete it. Dear, they delete. What the fuck? Hello? GGG? Wait, how is there so many of you? What's wrong with you guys? Oh my God, man. Where's the community team at? Oh my. Guys, can we go through these really, really fast? Because there's a lot. I didn't realize how much there are. Okay, so basically they don't want you using low, they don't want you using low, like, elemental weakness and stuff like that on bosses. They want you to have enough int to actually use those, so they're trying to make these for, like, casters only. But that just gives you more, like, another... It just forces you to go int evasion or dex int every single time then. I don't like that either.
Defiance banner. Aura now grants
Wait, that's
30% more armor and evasion rating, previously 6 to 9%, and 30% increased movement speed, previously 5%. Now has a duration of 7.4 to 9.8 seconds at gem levels 8 to 20, previously 6.35 to 6.9 seconds, and banner is no longer removed when you leave the aura. Quality now provides...
Guys, I think I might have to... Guys, I see 30% increased movement speed. I see 30% increased movement speed. Is it time for banner gaming? It might be time for banner gaming. Wait, so I can get all the banners still. I can get Defiance, which is big armor and evasion, huge movement speed, and I can get Dread, which is, I guess Dread's not even that good. I guess Dread's max res, and you can get War, which is 6% more attack damage. All right, whatever. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna figure out the banner math later to see if we can play it. Dude, 30 movement speed is insane though, no?
Emergency reload. Now reloads all of your crossbow ammunition clips, previously just your most recent, and empowers each clip's ammunition to deal increased damage for its duration or until you expend all your empowered bolts. Now has number of each clip's empowered bolts is equal to the maximum ammunition of the clip.
Now reloads all your crossbows. Okay. It empowers each clip's ammunition to deal increased damage for the duration until... Wait, wasn't this used to be more damage? Whoa. I think they nerfed this. They nerfed emergency reload? Oh my God, I thought they said they're gonna buff stuff. They nerfed it. It's all nerfs in a patch. Oh, that sucks. Increased damage? Why even? That's ass. That is ass. That is ass. That is ass kicks, bro.
Flame wall. No longer causes projectiles that pass through it to ignite enemies. Now ignites as though dealing 5 to 8 fire damage at gem level 1, previously 9 to 14, scaling up to 181 to 271 at gem level 20, previously 299 to 448.
Oh my God, Flame Wall got destroyed. Where are the buffs? Where are the fucking buffs, guys? They said they buffed everything. Guys, there's literally all classes buffed. Bro, there's nothing but nerfs. What do you mean all classes buffed? Are we reading the same patch notes? I haven't seen one skill out of all of these that are like, that have been like, actually like,
Flammability,
buffed.
conductivity, and hypothermia have been combined into a single gem.
I guess there's a few that no one uses.
Frost Bomb. Now deals 711 cold damage at gem level 1, previously 16 to 23, scaling up to 238 to 538 at gem level 20, previously 467 to 701. Now has a cooldown of 6 seconds, previously 3.5.
How are you gonna level now, Jump? How are you gonna level your little cuck builds now? Oh, I do so much
now
damage at level 1.
300% more damage, and now applies elemental exposure instead of cold exposure.
Fuck, you
It
have to use
initially
some
applies
shitty ass
20%
skill like the
elemental
rest of us
exposure
now.
and 2%.
Oh, wow. This skill got destroyed. It lost more than half its damage at gem level 1. It went from 23 max to 11. They gave it the Frostblades of Catabasis treatment. Holy. They don't want you level with this shit at all. Woo! Okay, whatever. This is good, pretty good Jung nerf. I support your nerfs. Now, as long as it nerfs Jung, I'm happy.
Frostbolt. Base projectile speed has been lowered by 20%. No longer leaves chilled ground as it travels. Projectile now deals 9 to 14 cold damage at gem level 3, previously 15 to 22, scaling up to 144 to 216 cold damage at gem level 20, previously 201 to 302. This change does not affect the explosion.
Where the bus?
Ice Crystal now deals 80% less damage in the first 0.5 seconds of its duration.
They're all nerfs!
Galvanic Shards.
That's a nerf!
Ammunition
That's
no
a
longer
nerf!
has 50%
That's a
less
nerf!
reload
That's a
speed,
nerf!
and now has 1 bolt loaded per clip, previously 5. Quality now provides fires plus 0 to 2 fragments per shot, instead of plus 0 to 2 bolts loaded per clip.
What the fuck? What did they do to Galvanic Shards? It has 1 bolt per clip? Well, it does a lot more damage, though. The projectile deals 54 instead of 31. The beam damage is 272 instead of 151. But it's 3 clips now instead of freaking, what was it, 8? Holy. How the fuck is this all classes buffed, bro? Gas grenade no longer has a special behavior tag, causing it to detonate as soon as it stops bouncing. Instead, it strictly obeys its detonation time, like the other guy. Oh, no, that's another nerf. Bro, what the fuck? This is, what is this, dude? Oh my God, Glacial Bolt? The Ice Crystals now have 50% more area effect if shattered. Ice Crystals now deal 80% less damage if it's the first 5 seconds of it. Basically, what all of this means is they don't want you to like do any sort of combo where like you actually make a combo that works. What they want you to do is they want you to manually press keys every single time you do any of these actions to get this damage. Because if you do it too fast and you do it automatically, you get 80% less damage on all of these skills. They're utter like what? Like you can't even play Frozen Locust anymore because how you play Frozen Locust before is you set a mine on the bottom of the monster and it just detonates it. Now if you do that, like it just doesn't do damage. Like what the fuck is this patch?
High velocity rounds no longer consumes fully broken armor. Instead, hitting a fully armor broken enemy will apply a debuff to that enemy which causes your attack hits against that enemy to deal additional physical damage equal to 5% of the physical damage dealt by the high velocity round that applied the debuff.
I think high velocity rounds is good. I mean, but you have to first break the armor and then load up on high velocity rounds and then like use like some like armor piercing rounds because it has really high attack speed, and then you load up on basically impales for high velocity rounds, and then you slam more freaking armor piercing rounds. But how long does this last for though? I know armor piercing rounds can break armor really, really fast on single target. Seems like it's okay. That's a buff actually. Lightning Rod's quality now provides to 20% chance to cause an additional burst on impact instead of 0. Fub gun buffed! Warriors nerfed! Fub gun buffed! They do realize Lightning Rod is really good this patch, right? They do realize that people were just playing it wrong, right? Because like Lightning Spear was just so overpowered, no one played it, but Lightning Rod is actually really, really good. And Lightning Arrow is really, really good. Because there's videos of them killing T4 bosses in like 5 seconds. Literally 5 seconds with Lightning Rod, right? I'm not crazy, right, Zana? Like you could kill T4 bosses with Lightning Rod. Now they just gave it 20% more damage, basically. Because like this league, you can like Mirage Archers the Lightning Arrow. And rods are gonna be insane.
Living Bomb no longer explodes at the end of its duration. Instead, it explodes upon dealing sufficient damage to the enemy or just killing it. It now drops a fire infusion remnant on exploding. It now has a base duration of 5 seconds, previously 2.5.
Wait, isn't that insane? Wait, that's insane, right? Wait, you can automate this for sure. You just have to deal enough damage to it. So, like, it's gonna go off more and more every single time. This doesn't sound that bad, actually, right? And then you just keep getting more and more infusions. What is like Living Bomb really good with? It has to be some sort of trigger, right? But you're getting so many fire infusions from it, though. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Deleted. Magma's barrier got deleted. Oh man, they took away Jung's Frostbolt and now they just gave it Orbistorms and it's just as good. I mean, 8 bolts at level 1 for like 1 to 19 damage. It's insane. And he's just gonna freaking like cast this stupid little contagion over and over and he's just gonna destroy every boss. Do we use Orb of Storms to level? I feel like we should just use Orb of Storms to level, dude. 1 to 19 is so good. And you trigger it from every single spell?
Perfect Strike now has an attack damage of 470 to 1029% at gem levels 5 to 20, previously 598 to 1310%. A Perfect Strike now has plus 35 to melee strike range, previously plus 14.
Guys, I like how in the video, they made like they buffed Perfect Strike and made it like really easy to hit enemies now. They just casually forgot to mention that they shaved 30% of its damage off.
Rapid Shot. Heat no longer grants rapid shot damage gained as fire. Instead, reaching maximum heat prevents you from using the skill for 10 seconds. It now generates heat once per attack instead of once per 0.25 seconds.
What the
Heat
fuck?
now begins decaying after 4 seconds without gaining heat, at a rate of 10 heat per second. Heat no longer grants grenade skills damage gained as fire. Instead, Explosive Grenade and Cluster Grenade consume 15 heat to gain 50% of damage as fire damage, while Incendiary Shot consumes 30 heat to gain 50% more ignite magnitude.
My league starter last league was Rapid Shot, and I got to the A0 with like complete garbage gear, and I killed it in 5 seconds, and now I can never do that ever again because the skill is entirely fucking garbage now. It is entirely fucking garbage. It was good. It was a good build. It was just, it's not even the same skill anymore. Like, your grenades fucking suck with it. You're, like, you can't even hold down the button anymore. It's really, really bad. It's really, really bad. This skill is really, really bad now. A row mount now grants 15% increased movement speed while mounted. However, it grants 80% less movement speed. However, it grants 80% less movement speed penalty while using a skill previously 100, approximately canceling out the bonus. Well, that's all it got us. What? Roa got buffed? Bro, these guys are freaking absolutely on a good one, bro.
Rolling Slam now has plus 1.5 seconds to total attack time, previously 1 second, but no longer has an attack speed penalty. Quality now provides 0 to 100% increased stun threshold while using skill, instead of causes days buildup equal to 0 to 50% of physical damage dealt.
I'm starting to side with Alkaiser.
Quality now provides scavenge plating duration is plus 0 to 2 seconds, previously 0 to 2% more armor
They
for
nerfed
scavenge plating.
thorns?
Shield wall. Curvature has been reduced, and wall is now approximately 40% longer by default. Now has a base explosion radius of 4 meters, previously 3 meters, and additionally damages enemies in close proximity to the wall in all directions when exploding. You can now use shield charge to bash straight through the wall. When the wall is destroyed by your own skills, the entire wall is destroyed at once rather than only nearby segments. However, this can only deal damage to each enemy once. Now has 108 to 235% attack damage at gem levels 7 to 20, previously
What the fuck am I gonna kill with 235 attack damage?
And now has 100% more damage if destroyed by your skills.
Dear GGG employees, this is a 2-skill combo? This is what people complain, right? Like, I don't think you guys understand because math is apparently very hard. This is 235 times 2.4, right? And it takes you like fucking 3 seconds to use it. That means you do an average damage of like 180% per second. That's worse than auto attack by like half. Like, how the fuck do you guys sit there and do this and not like, you just like, you fucking pull out the fucking calculator? Bro, like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? This is at level 20, it's 235 because it can't shotgun and it has a penalty. So if you do it too fast, you don't do any damage and it's 230. Bro, it's 188, dude. I was not that far off, okay? I was off by like 8. Bro, like, what the fuck is this? What's Mace Strike? Mace Strike. What's Mace Strike? What's Mace Strike? What's Mace Strike? What's Mace Strike? Let me see. Mace Strike. Dear friends, Mace Strike is 312 and it could be scaled by attack speed. That shit takes 3 seconds to do and it comes out to 180. What the fuck are we gonna kill with 180 fucking attack damage? I can't even kill fucking white monsters. If it's shotgun, it's a different story, right? If it's shotgun, it's like, okay. But what the fuck are these skills, man? You literally put in all of these effort and you didn't do math for like 5 seconds to figure out this is a completely unplayable. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Whatever, dude. I'm freaking over it, dude. Shock burst rounds, explosion, attack damage has been, bro, They lowered shock burst rounds by 15% and they completely destroyed rapid fire? Really? I can't, guys, whatever. Great patch, guys. Great patch. Great patch. I hope people play it for a long time. When's 327? Please don't work on this patch anymore. Please, it's great. It's a great patch. There's nothing to touch. Please send everyone to 327. Great patch, guys. Great patch. Great patch. No need to do anything. Storm Blast Bolt. Explosions now deal 222 to 470% attack damage at gem levels 9 through 20. Previously 183 to 388. Charge bolt duration is now 10 seconds, previously 8. I guess Storm Blast Bolt is more playable now. The skill wasn't like terrible for single target. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. The skill isn't actually that bad. I've played with it before. It's actually like okay in terms of damage. Because you fire 3 bolts, right? I don't know, 4 if you're Deadeye. It's like okay, right? And it's 388 per, it's 422 per whatever. So it's like 1600 if you just detonate them all the time. It's actually a pretty good skill. Like 1600 is, well, 1700 is way better than freaking shield charge shield fucking wall for 180, dude. But it's a two button build and it's only good for single target. I don't know what you would clear with. I don't even know what good crossbow skill you clear with now. I guess like if you're playing Deadeye and you have the mark node, it's not that bad. You can just clear with anything, right? Literally. That skill isn't bad.
Sunder
it's like somewhat
no
playable.
longer has plus 0.9 seconds to total attack time, but now attacks at 35% of attack speed, previously 65%.
Bro, it's not about adapt or like stop it. Stop being an idiot, okay? Like, this is a game. People play whatever they feel like is fun. Like, you can't force people to play garbage and feel like yeah, adapt, bro, because like somehow life, like, and I'm like a slave or something, and like, it's like the stupidest fucking thing to ever type. People play video games to have fun. Why don't people understand that? And when you make shit that's unfun, people just don't want to play it. That's what I did last league. I wasn't having fun, so I just said, fuck this game, and I went to go play Elite. And if they're gonna do the same thing again, and make all of these skills unfun, then why the fuck are people gonna play it? I'm just saying, why do I have to adapt to fucking boredom? I don't know, man. It's looking really grim after reading these notes, dude. Like, all the like, cool
Supercharged
builds
Slam.
are gone.
Temporal Chains now has a minimum gem level of 7, previously 13. Now has Curse slows targets by 46 to 59% at gem levels 7 to 20, previously 24 to 28%. Thunderous Leap. Quality now provides 0 to 30% chance to leave.
It is so easy to, like, with this buff, isn't it so easy for Temporal Chains to just freeze every single white mob on the screen so white mobs can never kill you? It's 59%. All you need is, like, Curse effect on tree, and maybe, like, one Aura effect cluster, and everything is just frozen. That's insane. I mean, you ain't gonna freeze, like, yellows and or rares and shit for anything, but you might be able to freeze all the blues, too, if you have enough. But you still have to fight the rares. Like, Temporal Chains is insane right now. What? I'm just gonna play, like, why do you need evasion? I'm just gonna play fucking Temp Chains. Wait, are you saying they buffed Temporal Chains so we can get slow more in the map mod? Oh, they played us good. I didn't even think about that. Oh, they played us good. Holy, we're gonna be so slow. Holy, we're gonna be so slow. What the fuck? Wait. Does it say players? No, it says, wait, higher rarity enemies are now less affected by curses. It has 15% less effect on magic monsters, 30% on rares, 50. It doesn't say players. Temp Chains is gonna slow us by, oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't even run that mod anymore. Dude, you're so slow, but you can freeze. Wait, how much? You only need 200% curse effect or 100% increased curse effect to freeze every single white and magic monster in the game. That's insane. Like, why the fuck do I even build evasion? I can't even take damage in maps. I only dodge rares and on death effects. This is legit insane. I'm playing Temp Chains, dude. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. That shit is utterly insane. It's game breaking. I'm never gonna die in this game ever again. The only thing that's gonna kill me are on ground effects and fucking rares. And the rares are slow too. They're just not super slow. Wait, this is like utterly insane. I swear if these fuckers nerf Temp Chains before the fucking leak starts, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm really gonna be like, what the fuck, man?
Bone constructs created by Unearth now have a dash attack they can use to close the distance to an enemy. Quality now also increases bone construct movement speed. The description has been updated to indicate that larger corpses can create more than one bone construct. Vaulting Impact now allows you to jump over enemies.
I'm seriously considering just playing like fucking minions and Temp Chains. and just running around and have my minions just destroy everything while I freaking just sit there like a fucking dumbass with my finger in my ass and be like, how is this for fucking active gameplay? I'm really thinking about doing it. Well, my whole screen is just frozen and I'm just sitting on my, like, I'm gonna play with one hand and one finger in my ass just to show them how great their game is. Well, if I plug my ass with one finger, that means I can't get butt fucked by the game anymore than I already have. So it's literally plugged up. I'm not gonna get banned for this. I mean, they lie to all of us. They literally like just omitted information on like live stream, and they basically like lied to the casuals about like how they buffed everything. Like all of these are nerfs. Like there's barely anything that's good in here. Am I wrong for saying that? I'm not wrong for saying that, right? Most of these are just like straight up fucked up nerfs, and then like whatever buffs they made are like, bro, look at this, dude. Solar Orb no longer has a mana cost. The Pulse Nail deals 15 to 149 to 22 plus 224 fire damage at gem level 5 through 20. Previously 13. Bro, they buffed Solar Orb by 10%. Solar Orb. You know how shitty Solar Orb is as a skill? Have you played Solar Orb in Path of Exile 2? How is this adjusting to make all the skills good? You buffed like the worst skill in the game by 10% damage. Okay, it's not the worst skill, but it's garbage though. It's like pretty garbage, right? Like it's one thing if like ignites are like, you know, like you can stack infinity of them and then like you just stack ignites like crazy, but that's not how ignite works. You get one, dude. Anyways, whatever, bro. I'm just an idiot, I guess.
War Banner. Aura now grants 25% more attack damage, previously 5 to 6%, 50% increased accuracy rating, previously 30%, and also now grants 25%
banners,
increased attack speed.
I think I'm playing banners. What do you guys
now
think?
Now has a duration of
banners?
6.6 to 9.8 seconds at gem levels 4 to 20, previously 6.15 to 6.9 seconds, and banner is no longer removed when you leave the aura.
Guys, I have a question. Does anybody type 1 in chat if you have a build that did not, if you played a build last league that you had fun with that was not nerfed in these patch notes? I need to know. Can you tell me what build that is that you played that had fun with that is not nerfed? Okay, don't say lightning arrow. Don't say lightning rod. Do not say lightning rod. Okay, essence strain. I guess essence strain didn't get nerfed. Bleed flash grenade with artillery. Yeah, you didn't have fun with that build, bro. You had fun doing white maps. That's not mathematically a build. We don't have fun and I mean, like, they didn't nerf all the grenade skills. They actually didn't nerf all the grenade skills, but you know what they did? They fucking nerfed a rapid fire. So like all the grenade skills are kind of shit now because of that. That's what they did do. Like you don't even have heat to like do damage with grenades anymore. How the fuck do you do damage with grenades? I guess you could just play grenade totems. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Rutu Monchows.
I think grenade totems are going to be like really good. Yeah, Voltaxic lost like so much damage, but no, you don't play Voltaxic with freaking nades anyway. I'm just going to play mortar turrets. Anybody have a good anybody have a good freaking totem build for ranged? Cuz I don't even know what to play. I don't want to play rod cuz I've played that shit too many times and that shit is so boring. Which nades? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when league starts. Wait, I just noticed. Does that mean we can't play like a skill and then have a skill in the meta skill? Like we can't play let's say I want to play explosive grenade. I can't play explosive grenade in my mortars and then play explosive grenade like normally. Spear. Wait, Tangle Tongue barely got anything done to it. Isn't this still gonna just like run over everything? Bro, like some crit chance. Like, Deadeye literally got crit weakness. What? Like, what? It still has fork. Oh my god. Guys, is LS the best build coming into this league? If you just go Tangle on Blood Mage and you get the freaking, you get the Gloom Scepter, isn't your build just insane? Because you're going to clear the whole screen in one hit, and then on any single boss, you just go pow pow, and then like the boss is just going to die. It's still going to be like 20 million dot damage. Even with the nerfs, and you can clear the board, you can just clear the screen with a freaking Gloom Scepter. Like, that build's gonna be stupid. You missed another warrior nerf with an Inferno clasp? Did I? Wait, oh shit, they removed the Deepest Tower and Inferno clasp? I'm surprised they didn't remove Tangle Tongue. Tangle Tongue is a worse problem than the Deepest Tower. Bro, this is like the biggest nerf patch. I think this is like one of the biggest nerf patches I've ever seen. And they sold it as buffs. No, there's no good skill that got buffed. Zaki, how is this sold as buffs? This is just like 300 nerfs in a single patch. And nothing relevant of a skill that's remotely. How the fuck did you get Lightning Rod buffed and Deadeye buffed while everything got gutted to the ground? This might be the single biggest nerf patch I've seen PoE do in a long time. Every single skill pretty much got hit except for freaking, like, Warriors got hit so hard. They said classes got, bro, like, I don't, what does that even mean? Okay, whatever, dude. I'm gonna go. I can't believe this happened. I'm being honest. I thought they were gonna buff everything. I honestly did.
Item changes. War Pick, Battle Pick, and Strife Pick one-hand mace implicit modifiers are now plus 5 to 10% to critical damage bonus, previously
They
plus
nerfed
10 to
War
15%.
Picks?
The lowest tier modifiers granting level to all skills of a specific type on two-hand weapons now have a value of plus 2, previously plus 1 to 2. Existing items can be updated using a Divine Orb.
Oh, bro, that's a buff. That's a buff. Wait, that is a buff, guys. It's not that bad. It's a buff. You can't get 1 to 2 anymore. It's just 2.
Damage.
Monster changes. All right, monster changes. All right, this is the good ones. This is a good one. All monsters.
Monster
nerfed.
changes. Lowered the growth on monster evasion rating with level. This results in level 80 monsters having 30% less evasion rating than before.
Nerfed.
Failing
Nerfed.
to collect all the hourglasses during the Xerox,
Nice.
the temporal boss fight no longer fails your trial of the Sekimas, now instead only damaging your honor. If you
What?
fail to collect the hourglasses, Xerox, the temporal now enters a secondary phase where the hourglasses and slow debuff persists but at a much slower rate.
All right, I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. What is that?
That it can be infused by multiple different elements.
People
at
are
the
going to
same time.
break this game wide open this
Add an
league.
ice infusion to rain down ice at the same time. as
And
the
then they're
fire.
going to nerf everything.
And
Make
add
sure you
lightning
don't
to add
follow
deadly
a
strikes from
Jung
the
Roan
heavens into the
build.
legs.
If you're playing this, make sure
Or
you
use it
don't
with all
follow
three
a
to
Jung
generate a
Roan
storm that
build.
is truly apocalyptic.
Eris, why are you toxic? Why are you toxic towards Jung? I mean, we haven't seen any of the new stuff. It is plausible that everything is just super easy in the game, but because we got double supports now, but all the fun skills to me got freaking, bro, like, I don't want to be forced to play Deadeye, man, again. Guys, do we really need to read all the freaking bug fixes? I don't think we need to. Zachy, can you tell the support team to remove this shit, please? You're a part of a company, a multi-million-dollar company. You guys can't let streamers be bullied on your site. This is uncalled for. What did you just type? This is unacceptable behavior. This is unacceptable behavior. I hope it doesn't go into page 2. Oh my god, it goes into. Oh my god, it goes into page 2, bro. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, it died out. It died out. It's. How's there this many of you guys? Shut the fuck up about Ruse a cat. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. This is toxic. This is toxic. This is toxic community, guys. It can very be. It can very. I mean, we could have all got buffed. We just got all the skills nerfed, but like you got double supports, and the game's probably gonna feel a lot better than it did last league. So they might be telling the truth. It's just that like all your builds are gonna. I don't know, man. Trust me, it's good. If I'm wrong, I'll give you a kiss. Well, no matter if it's good or bad, I'm gonna make videos saying this is the best patch ever, just so 0.1 doesn't happen again, where Jonathan goes, "This is the game's on fire and we can't work on PoE 1 anymore." So no matter what happens, good or bad, I'm gonna give it a good review, and it's gonna be a 9 out of 10 patch. No, I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Wait, I don't want my 327 to be delayed with the new trade system. There's no way. Guys, I'm either playing Deadeye or I'm playing Banners, I think, from reading patch notes. I'm not playing Warrior for sure. There's no way I'm playing Warrior. That shit is slow. It's gonna do no damage. Like, what am I gonna play for Warriors? I guess I can play the, like, there's no way I'm playing Warrior. I'm crossing that off the list right now. It's either a caster, grenade totems. I want to play temp chains on my build for sure. I think they made that's a major fuck up on their end. That they let me, like, I'm gonna take, like, all you need is to take nodes on your tree, and you can make all the white monsters do 0 damage to you. I think that's a major fuck up on them. And if you get to 100 curse effect, that means all blue monsters deal no damage to you. Like, no way I'm not playing that. That's like, and you don't even need that much curse effect because freaking this thing still exists, right? Heightened curse, was it? This is like 25% increased magnitude. And this is like, and you know temp chains works with this, right? And you're in the ranger area, where's slow magnitude? You know, it works with this, right? Slow magnitude. So you can take like one node and your temp change is literally modified by this. So getting to 100% monster slow for rare or white and magic monsters is literally just going to be like pretty free, I think. Because this is 10, wait, this is 5, 10, 15, 25 right here. So this is like 25% more. There's more slow magnitude here, but I don't think you reach this though. And there's also annoyance too, right? So, I mean, you're going to come over here anyways, right? But you need int to play temp chains, but they lowered the int cost, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine because you're going to want to play ES anyways, because like, why wouldn't you want to play? It's basically the best defensive layer in the game. You take like 4 nodes, get some freaking curse effect, and you're freaking done, right? Because like there's curse effect here, right? If it's 59 times 1.43 from the slow magnitude times 1.25 from heightened curses, it's 105. I'm already done. What? That's insane. Why the fuck am I going to skill into invasion when I could just do this? And I could just never take damage from white monsters or magic monsters ever again. Fuck that. I mean, I'm still going to have evasion anyways. It's going to make it live, bro. They put it in a patch. Don't tell me they're going to do the same thing to me again. I decide on what I'm going to do, how I'm going to make my build defensive layer, and they're just going to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to nerf it again. They put it in the patch notes. Zacky's not... Zacky ain't snitching, bro. He ain't snitching. There's no way Zacky snitches. Guys, if Temp Chains gets nerfed tomorrow, we're all gonna spam on the main PO YouTube page how broken Lightning Rod is. And we're gonna spam videos of Lightning Rod killing bosses in like 3 seconds. If I get Temp Chains nerfed, I'm Lightning Rod spamming. I could be wrong, but I think it's gonna be like insane. We're just gonna walk around, destroy everything. Okay, anyways, I'm leaving. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll figure it out tomorrow. We'll figure out how to build tomorrow. I think it's gonna be fine.
Act 4 contains over 100 new monster types, 16 new areas, 12 new bosses, and plenty of other interesting encounters. There's a huge amount to show, but we're not going to spoil too much here. We want to give you a chance to discover it all for yourself.
The fuck is this? Hey, you want to be banned?